You have failed by your inactions. You have failed by your lack of fortitude. You failed with your lack of courage. You have failed with your lack of moral right. You have failed with your duty towards society. Now all of this claims, it seems like horrendous. All of these claims seems like really wretched. But this is true. All the evidence is right there in the 10 volumes. All the evidence is recorded and on the record in the Superior Court of Justice. All the evidence is right over there. But no, nobody will ever do anything about it. It can be right out there. Nobody gives a damn. Now even this son of a stupidity, is James Oxley. I have voice recordings of him insisting over and over again. I've recorded this guy because he didn't do it once, twice, thrice. His standard line is, I need to earn my dignity. So once I recorded him. And I have him under cross-examination, So I have him repeating. So I'm saying, so you trying to tell me that I'm supposed to earn my dignity? And he says, yes. Dignity is not a right, and you need to earn your dignity. And this is exactly the way this legal system works. They think they're going to punish me by taking my children away from me, by not letting me see my children, by destroying my children, by thinking, no, sir, no. I have let you all gone all these days. I have let you gone, scot-free. I have made excuses after excuses, and like there's a song, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. I have let you be. But now is the time. Now is the time where there's no more letting you be. Now is the time where justice has come knocking on you, and there will be no bail for any judges. So what are the positives that are coming out of this? The positives that are coming out of this is we're going to have like a new judicial system where this is going to be cross-judiciary, just like the benefits of the HL7 system brings to the healthcare. We're going to have like a JL9 system which brings standardization, interoperability, and we're going to create a new judicial system where we will have real-time justice, where all the domains, the judge, I'm pretty sure I've seen Judge Rakin or somebody on the cycle, keeping an eye on what I'm doing or something on those lines. Like they all know what's going on, but yet they want to play games with me. Oh, let's teach him a lesson. You really, your concept of teaching your lesson is telling on my children, is destroying the lives of my children. You are putting my children on the sure foot of, human trafficking and becoming into whores and pimps. That is what you are doing. That is your sense of justice. Oh, we'll teach him a lesson and we'll put a reserve on this case and we'll forget about it. Even if we put the reserve and forget about it for the next 10 years, we're still following case law. We're still good. No matter what you do, anything you do, we're still good, because that's the way. The justice is in the gutter. Even the appeals court, the court of appeals. Court of appeals is the crock of thing. Your whole process is like we have to make the concrete, the appeal. All your jargon and your crap is like hateful. Your appeals, within certain days, you have 7 days to appeal on the thing, otherwise you have to seek legal court, you have to think of things. This is like a crock of shit. You have no concept about justice. Your justice is like a crock of failed bullshit. This is like a failed charade game. This is like the open sesame game. This is like a pin the elephant on the tail on the elephant. And no, sir, I had it. I can go on speaking volume after volume after volume. But this is the beginning of the end of the way we know justice today. This is not only the case in local Sarnia. If it is happening in this little cesspool called Sarnia Lambton, then it's happening everywhere. This is happening in Dixie. In Dixie, I've been in Dixie too. Over there, in the corridors of law, they decide who hangs and who dies and who lives and who dies, just based on like we're going to do like a, if you give me this, I'm going to do you this. If you do this for me, I'll do that for you. If you get this, if you win this, I'll do this. That is what it is. There is nothing about justice. People, the ordinary layperson will say, I have nothing to hide, I have nothing to worry, I've done nothing wrong, I will speak the truth and shame the devil, and I will get my justice. No, that is like stupidity. I've been under that false assumption for the past 16 years. This is not justice. This is a case of pin the tail on the elephant. This is what it is. Pin the tail on the elephant. Pin the tail on the elephant is what the nature of the game. That's about it. So this woman is blind, and there's on the other side we have like senior lawyers who knows every kind of game about how to twist this woman, this blind bat, in circles and shove her in the wrong direction. And then I'm going to speak the truth, and it's really not going to hold because you played on a legal gambit which is already well established according to case law. And I don't know a clue about that legal gambit. So I'm going to talk about the truth and about the things, about the new kind of things where you got new law. Why do you think where the Mr. Things I've already said the open sesame words? So no, sir, we had enough. I've given you a long rope, a 16-year-old long rope, and now it's time for y'all to go hang yourselves. With the same rope same kind of gallows that you've been hanging other people, you need to go and experience yourself to the same kind of justice. Now again, nothing. This is like this is like a movie script, or a documentary script, or a thing script, or something like this. Yeah, I would call it like a Netflix movie script, because no, sir, we are not going to take up this crack of shit anymore. This is not justice. This is just projection of hate. This is a game for this. There's no access to justice. Legal aid has failed. Legal aid has failed. You say, oh, you need to get to legal representation. Oh, you get a lawyer, get a lawyer, get a lawyer. Well, there are no lawyers. There's so much there's this failure of society all over, every side you turn. There are no lawyers, even though I have a link. And the junior lawyers can't do jack. The senior lawyers are too occupied. They're too spread. They're like the son of a hater, Mark Simpson. He is spread himself as thin as, water. He has spread himself as thin as water. He has not read my case. He doesn't give a damn about the best interest of my children. All he does is come pull a few legal gambits. He represents people from Thunder Bay to the thing. He has taken on more than he can chew. That is like a case with all kind of senior lawyers. They've taken on more case law than they can hold. They're not able to really do any kind of justice towards the children. They're just like a crock of shit. They know that, I'll pull this gambit and this is going to shoot it down. So we'll play the game of pin the elephant. We play the game of open sesame. Yeah, then we think that this little self-represented litigant, he does not know what to say. He does not know what he has. Like only 3 minutes to make. Give me one moment of time. He has like 3 minutes to think, and in the 3 minutes he has to Nobody's going to read his affidavits. Nobody's going to read the material presented. Like even Mr. Simpson has one. Motions even without presenting any paperwork. Why? The other person was wanted to enjoy like a family vacation in BC instead of attending the grandmother's funeral over here. Because they were too busy enjoying their vacation, they were not able to write up material. While my mother is on the deathbed, you have put her on the deathbed, and instead of me spending the last moments with my mother, I have to go and create contempt motions. I have to write motions and then present them to you, and then you piss on them and you shit on them and you wipe your ass with them, and then you blame me back, and then you tell me that I'm to blame, and you take away my children, and you have fucked everything. And no, you're not going to walk away from this smiley, smiley face. There was a time, and the time was like 2021, where that was the last straw, sir. There's a straw that comes back. I'm not going to do anything illegal. I am not. I am the crown hereby. The king, you will abdicate, because you and that woman, that you are fornicated, and you are unfit to be king. The queen, I had a love for the queen, okay? But now that the queen is gone, no. Canada hereby rejects the royal family. Canada rejects Prince Charles as king. Canada rejects